Hi everyone and welcome back to today's morning report. Chart proposals on Wednesday the 17th of December with me, Rich Perry, market analyst at Antech Markets. I'm going to move on to dollar yen now, and we had that enormous move to the downside yesterday on dollar yen, and that had the act of completing this head and shoulders top pattern. I've been talking about this for a few days now, this big head and shoulders top pattern that completed on a move below 117.22, confirmed by the close below that level yesterday, the close coming at 116.39. Now we've been I spoke yesterday also about the fact that you could well get a pullback to the neckline, and is that what we've now seen this morning? Seen this move, that's the neckline around that level, 117.22. And yes, what we've seen is yesterday, intraday, we had a move that sort of ran out of steam around that neckline. Yes, it did go above the neckline marginally. 117.75 was the reaction high. But I think anything underneath this, there is a band of resistance, 117.22 towards 118 figure now. And I think that which was a reaction low couple of occasions through the last few days, and then was a reaction high on the 15th overnight as well. So I think that is a basis of resistance, 118 figure. And yes, we had that capping gains at 117.75 yesterday, and again seems to be that we're sort of losing momentum around that 117.22 mark again. So that neckline, I believe, is in place on this chart, and I expect, well, put it this way, all things remaining equal, I would expect the Japanese yen, certainly technically speaking, to start pulling dollar yen lower. However, we do have some key fundamental drivers that are moving markets at the moment. Obviously, the impact of the oil prices being one of them, and also the fact that coming into today we've also got the FOMC this evening. Now the FOMC could also have a big impact obviously on anything dollar related, and the Japanese dollar yen chart is one of those key markets that could be strengthened. Certainly if the Fed does remove considerable time from its statement, then that could have a strengthening impact on the dollar yen chart. So it is a bit of a difficult one to say whether you should trade in front of that FOMC meeting. Normally it would create sort of, probably the likelihood of considerable volatility, and also the fact that markets would normally start to settle down in front of the release. But obviously with what's going on in terms of the oil price and also the Russian ruble, markets are very volatile still. So we could still have some movement today. I'm still looking at the fact that this neckline resistance is still in play as a key portion on this chart, and I am I've turned negative on dollar yen purely because we've had this big close below the neckline. So and now we've had the pullback. Theoretically, you've now got to start thinking about going short. I would like to do that. However, obviously in the back of my mind, I've got this the fact that the FOMC is about to come out with its statement at 7 o'clock this evening. So maybe holding off today and seeing what happens post FOMC. But if post FOMC nothing majorly happens to the upside, I think that there could be some further room to the downside on this dollar yen chart. Anyway, I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I will speak to you later. Thanks.